Hello YouTube, how's it going today? I thought I'd make a video, 20 things I've learned in the past 20 years because I turned 20 in February. Follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, check out californiaapparel.com, linked below, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I'm super excited to start my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate all of the support, so thank you guys. It means so much to me. So for the first thing I've learned in 20 years, what is meant for you will never leave you. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. How others treat you has nothing to do with you and has everything to do with them. I know people that will put other people down, but they're putting the other people down for something that that person's insecure for, if that makes sense. So, like, don't get, like, So if someone puts you down, just don't let it affect you because it's a reflection on how they feel about themselves. Learn how to do everything you can because it'll help you become better at things you already know how to do. So I was a theater kid, you know, I did plays and all of that, and it really helped me because now I can nail any interview. Every interview I've ever had, I got the job on the spot, and I've had over 20 jobs in the past 2 years. So I know how to sell myself because that was one thing that my drama teacher tried to push on us, was to sell ourselves to the audience. Make the audience believe that you are that character, and it kind of helped me with interviews. Basically, I would impress the person who was interviewing me and talk myself up a lot and act overconfident. And I don't think that if it was for theater, I would not be that kind of person. Be vulnerable in all relationships with other people. Trusting people is not ever easy. But you never know how opening up to someone could affect you or that other person. A smart man learns from their mistakes, but a wise man learns from other people's mistakes. Some things are better left unsaid. It's important to open up to people, but on the other hand, you don't have to overshare. I hate oversharing because most of the time, people don't really care what you have to say about certain situations, and that's fine. Just be selective on what kind of things you talk about with other people. For whoever's watching this video, just remember that everything I have to say isn't some kind of rule you have to follow. These are just personal things that I've learned. This is how I live my life. So if you don't agree with some of the things I have to say, just ignore it. Whenever purchasing with a debit card, hit credit. It'll help build your credit. You're welcome. Be careful with what you surround yourself with. Be mindful and consciously aware of what you do on a daily basis, the people you surround yourself with, and all activities you partake in, because it could damage your soul or manifest things in your life that you don't need. Be quick to listen and slow to speak. And what I mean by that is just like when you're in the moment and you're in a conversation with someone, she's yelling at the dogs. What I mean by that is when you're in a conversation, be in the moment and listen to what the other people have to say with your full attention. I personally want to be the type of person that other people feel like I really genuinely care about them. I mean, I really do care about people, so I think that's why I'm like that. But I want people to be able to confide in me and trust me. And most of the time, a lot of people trust me very easily because I'm attentive to their feelings. You cannot control the types of mental illnesses you might have, but you can control how it affects you. I suffer from bipolar disorder. I have bipolar type 1. And it really did affect me. I was diagnosed when I was 17, so the last couple years it really was a struggle for me. But right now, I don't take medication for it. All the doctors told me that I was going to be on medication the rest of my life, and that was the only way I was going to be able to control my bipolar. All I have to say is that for people that struggle with mental illness, don't let the world around you influence you and make you think that you can't control it, because if it's in you and you have it, you can control it. You can harness it. You just have to figure it out. You have to learn through coping mechanisms. Accept the worst and hope for the best. I am aware that bad things happen all the time, and I can't let that affect me or get in my way or bring me down. So I just accept the bad things. Define nonchalance.
Here's the definition of nonchalant. Of a person or manner, feeling or appearing casually calm and relaxed, not displaying anxiety, interest, or enthusiasm.
That's exactly how I am whenever something bad happens. No matter how many things I have or people I know, I will always be flesh and bone. I wrote that, so thank you, if anyone noticed my poetic ability. I mean, I'm not better than anyone else. And I know no one else is better than me. I look at me as an equal to everyone. And I think that's something everyone should start practicing. Growing up is a trap. I used to be the kind of girl that would fantasize of being an adult, and I don't even know. I pictured life being so different, like living the American dream. And I just wish that I would have enjoyed my childhood more. There's so many great memories I have, and I hold on to them very dearly. When there's a pattern in someone's behavior, there's a problem. If someone's consistently bailing on you, or lying to you, or taking advantage of you, then that person's not gonna change. I tend to cut people like that out of my life, just for my own well-being. I mean, I can be civil and tolerate people, but I mean, I'm sensitive. I'm an empathetic person, and I cannot tolerate people treating me any differently than I would treat another person. You can do and enjoy whatever you want. It makes people way more interesting anyways when someone is willing to try new things and step out of their comfort zone. You never know what sort of hobbies you might like till you try it. I like to live my life by trying everything at least once. Just for the experience. I think that's what life is all about, is the experience, and how many different things you can experience in one lifetime. I think that might be my goal. If you're gonna make adult decisions, then you need to be willing to accept any consequences like an adult. That's something that my parents kind of raised me on. When one door of opportunity shuts, another one opens. There's so many times where I got screwed over. I moved out when I was 17, and I had quite a few bad roommates for a good 10 months of living out on my own for the first time. And every time, each living situation was better. There's nothing I can do to seem cool, so don't even try. Remember to be aware of the things you say or do around the youth. The youth is always watching and learning from adults. We don't need to influence the youth in a bad way, because remember, they are our future. Set a good example. And last but not least, always be unapologetically yourself. Go ahead and comment below what lessons you guys liked the best. Just remember, this is your life, not anyone else's. No one can dictate how you choose to live it. So go ahead and just be happy and do whatever the hell you want. Thank you.